We're going to change. We're going to have fun in 10 minutes. Mike gave me a really good build-up. So before there were apps, before there was social media, before there was anything, there were what? People, right? And when there were people, there were other people that liked to tell those people what to do. I'm one of those people that likes to tell other people what to do. So I became a consultant. I'm also a lawyer. But when you are telling people what to do, you are hopefully helping them. And what we're going to do today is hopefully coach you to become next-gen leaders. I'm a business consultant that focuses on millennials. Okay, we've talked a lot about millennials today. Did anyone give the definition of what a millennial was? Does anyone know technically what that is? Yes? We gave it this morning? So born between 1980 and 1998, basically between the ages of 18 and 35 years old, 83 million strong, the largest generation, and they are our doctors, they're our patients, they are our employees, and they are our future, okay? But they grew up differently. But for generations, we've been complaining about young. Do you know that Socrates and Plato, they actually complained about their young and their ill manners and all those things. But one thing now is different. What's that one thing? You're all looking at it right now instead of looking up at me or the slides. What is that one thing? Come on, what's the one thing that's different the way they grew up? What?
We have computers.
We have computers, we have technology. It's your phone, it's sitting right there. Information is now in a handheld device, and it's changed the nature of who we are, okay? And it's been the single biggest difference that's affected the workplace and our consumers who are purchasing from us. So we need to coach ourselves to understand the future of our employees, our nation, and more importantly, our patients and our customers. So here's what we got. 60% of the world's population is under the age of 30. 60%, okay? In the next, today, 40% of our workforce are millennials. In the next 10 years, 3 out of 4 of our workers will be millennials. Their spend today in retail is $660 billion, moving to $1.5 trillion. We must pay attention to them, must pay attention to them. And they want to be treated differently, okay, in the workplace. Do you know what the biggest reason they leave their job is? It's up there. If anyone can. I know you can all read, you're doctors, so I know you can read and translate through apps. The biggest reason people leave their job anywhere in any job is their boss, right? And you guys are all bosses in the workplace. Whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a doctor, it doesn't matter who you are, you're a boss. And so we have to get it right. And if you add up nationally average the cost that it costs us to replace a worker, it's about, on average, $24,000 when you add up interviewing time and background checks and all the things, and then training and all those things when we lose a worker. So it's really, really important to understand that. This is what they say about millennials, and you can read that. Text messaging, multitasking, advertising leery, attention deficit disorder loving, trend setting, blog reading, information addicted, purpose driven, social media savvy, tech embracing, fast moving, highly ambitious, quick talking, well educated, iPod listening, authority questioning, and have the blushing confidence of expecting to go from the mailroom to the boardroom in a day, right? What else is out there about them? If you listen to the sound bites, I've picked a coaching industry focusing on millennials that is the most hotly contested or discussed topic out there. They're entitled, they're spoiled, they're this, they're that. I've trained 2,000 of them this year, and I beg to disagree strongly. For those of you that are millennials, I love you. I think you're fantastic. I think that you bring a different perspective because you were brought up differently, and it's no different than any generation that we've had before. And so, what does it take to create next generation millennial leaders like you guys are? These are what they love: collaboration, work-life balance, authenticity, challenge, flexibility, purpose, and engagement. It's just different what they want. And so what we need to do with them is just communicate and talk to them, just like generations before. So in order to do that, we actually can coach ourselves. And so we're going to talk about coaching ourselves. I want you guys here in this room, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to teach you to coach yourself to be a rock star in the workplace. And maybe even at home it'll seep off into. There are really simple techniques that we have. And coaching is simple. What is it? I'm just trying to push everyone every day to get just a tad better, a little better. Personal results, right? Being a better you. I know that sounds soft, but I'm going to turn it into dollars for you. To be a better doctor. To really understand what productivity and performance is about, and to create increased sales and profits for your practice and for your businesses, and to do what you went to medical school to do, which is to serve the public, enjoy it, have fun, and give back and create purpose, right? I actually have to say that to lawyers, and I don't know if I believe it as much as when I say it to a room full of you guys, but I believe it. I have a lot of clients that are doctors, and I believe that's why you're here, and that's what coaching's about. There are 3 simple steps to coaching. It starts with the self. Our program is this. I'm going to teach you very quickly. It starts from the inside out with yourself, okay? Then it goes to others. It's that simple. I'm going to tell you something, and if you only take this away from this talk, that's fine. You are not the hero of your story and what you're doing and what your services are. Your patient, your employees, and the rest of the world are the hero. That's your job, to understand that and make that occur each and every day. And if you do, your practice will flourish. We can talk about social media and all those things, but you must get these basics right. So here's what we do with self. There are 3 things we focus on. What are your strengths? We actually use this thing called Strength Finder 2.0. Does anyone know what that is? Has anyone heard of it? You take it, your whole staff can take it. We've done tons of offices. It's amazing. And then you need to understand your story. Why you do what you do every day, the why, right? If anyone's listened to the TED Talk by Simon Sinek, why are you doing what you're doing? And then what's your brand? Just give me 3 words about what your brand is and live up to those 3 words every day, personally and professionally. Mine are, if you could imagine, bold, okay? That's one of my brand words. Bold, generous, and empowering. If I'm doing those 3 things every day, I am doing my job, personally and professionally, okay? And so, each self is a little bit different. I'm going to walk you through 3 people real quickly. Eager Eddie, okay? He's got to do it a little bit different. Always happy, naturally gifted. I don't know if you see yourself in there, how many naturally gifted at talking to people, communicating people, making friends, connecting. That's Eager Eddie. Here's Reserved Rachel. Any of you see yourself in that or know her? She's smart, great, knows she has to connect with people, pushes herself every day to do it, but it doesn't come natural. She's shy, okay? And then there's Tight Tim. When someone had the video with the backflipping, Tight Tim is so technically proficient, he does backflips like that every morning in the office, okay? But Tight Tim is a little tight, right? He's not that easy to connect with. Okay, 3 different people you see yourself up there when you're dealing with others. Who do you think is probably going to have the most success in coaching themselves? Do you have an idea? Who says Eager Eddie? Or connecting with others? Who says Reserved Rachel? Let's see a show of hands. Okay, and Tight Tim's getting nothing, right? So we know that you think it's probably Eager Eddie. The truth is all of them. They just have to understand their strengths. That's it. They're all different. They're all going to do it differently. Rachel's going to do it asking questions. And Eager Eddie's just going to do it by talking to people or connecting. They'll all do it. So here's step 2, others. There are 3 sets of others as far as I can see what you got. Well, you probably got insurance companies too. We'll keep that in market. You got employees, you got patients, and you got the market. You got to connect with each and every one of them every day. And you got to figure out a way to do that, but you first have to understand yourself in order to do that. And so this is the question I want you to ask yourself. It's super simple, right? How do you connect, mentor, lead, motivate, engage, and add value to those around you? That's it. If you're not adding value, people don't want to know you. They want to know what's in it for them. Okay. If you can do those 2 things, understand yourself, focused on others, you can create results. Results happen through goals, alignment, and we heard transparency today. That's how we create results. I know you can do it. It's super, super simple to do. If you do that, you will be a success. That's my 10 minutes, but I want to ask you a serious question, and then I'm going to play you a little video. What's your plan to do that? Who's coaching you? So I don't know if you guys can you click on that little video right now and show it out there? I want to show you a clip.
Right now, everybody in the audience, now listen to me carefully, is being given a special package. If your box has a key, you will be the last person today to get one of those cute little G6s, okay? Who will it be? Are you ready? Hold on. Cue the drum roll. All right, open your boxes. Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! Everybody gets a car! Everybody gets a car! Kylie Russell.
There we go. You heard that? You get a coach. You get a coach. You get a coach. Whoa! You get a coach. There we go. You get a coach. And you get a coach. Here's the deal. Sorry about that. He got more.
That's right. Who got the ball?
We got them all. You all get coaches. Thank you. I've never had that happen before, but thank you. So here's the deal. For those of you that know Oprah, that are not, millennials might know her, you all get a coach, okay? Those of you that got a thing get a free coaching session with me, and those of you that didn't get a thing also get a free coaching session with me if you want. You can call me up. The next slide has my number. You are all your own best coaches. Do something about it today. That's all I'm telling you. Thank you so much for your time.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Danny.